Hey guys. So after sharing my struggles with addiction and my journey to recovery, I thought it might be appropriate to share some info about the program of Narcotics Anonymous. According to the American Addiction Centers, in 2017, an estimated 20.7 million people aged 12 and older needed treatment for a substance abuse disorder. Only 4 million of those people received treatment. Many people who struggle with substance abuse disorder have no idea where to get help. I was one of those people. So I thought sharing some information about one of the many options to assist someone in finding sobriety might be helpful for someone in this room, whether it be for you or for someone you know. So today I'm going to share with you what the purpose of Narcotics Anonymous is, a brief history of the program, and what to expect upon arriving at a meeting. To begin, a question someone might have is, what is NA? That question is answered for us in Chapter 2 of the basic text, which is essentially the handbook of the program, written by many recovering addicts over a period of time. It states that NA is a nonprofit fellowship of society of men and women for whom drugs had become a major problem. We are recovering addicts who meet regularly to help each other stay clean. This is a program of complete abstinence from all drugs. There is only one requirement for membership, the desire to stop using. We suggest that you keep an open mind and give yourself a break. Our program is a set of principles written so simply that we can follow them in our daily lives. The most important thing about them is that they work. Another important thing about the program is the 12 steps. This is the foundation of Narcotics Anonymous. These are the steps of the program intended to help you achieve a better way of life. The basic text, page 17, lists these steps. Number 1, we admitted that we were powerless over our addiction, that our lives had become unmanageable. Number 2, we came to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. Number 3, we made a decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understood Him. Number 4, we made a searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves. Number 5, we admitted to God, to ourselves, and to another human being the exact nature of our wrongs. Number 6, we were entirely ready to have God remove all of these defects of character. Number 7, we humbly asked Him to remove our shortcomings. Number 8, we made a list of all persons we had harmed and became willing to make amends to them all. Number 9, we made direct amends to such people wherever possible, except when to do so would injure them or others. Number 10, we continued to take personal inventory, and when we were wrong, promptly admitted it. Number 11, we sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understood Him, praying only for the knowledge of His will for us and the power to carry that out. Number 12, having had a spiritual awakening as a result of these steps, we tried to carry this message to addicts and to practice these principles in all our affairs. So I just want to say that it does talk about God a lot, but NA is not a religious program. When they say God, they say God of your understanding. So basically, anything that you believe to be greater than yourself. So next I'll talk a little bit about the history of the program. I assume that all of you guys have probably heard of AA, which is Alcoholics Anonymous. And way back in the day during an AA meeting, there was a gentleman who decided, hey, we kind of need to have a program specific to people who have problem with drugs, because in AA back then, it was kind of frowned upon to talk about drug use, right? You're there to fix your alcohol problem. So the basic text states that NA was formed in July 1953 with the first meeting in Southern California, and then it just took off from there with meetings all over the world. NA World Services states that in 1983, NA published its self-titled basic textbook, which contributed to NA's tremendous growth. By the end of that year, NA had had a presence in more than a dozen cities and had almost 3,000 meetings worldwide, which that's probably tripled or quadrupled by now. Finally, I'm going to share what you can expect if you or someone you know is going to attend a meeting. When you walk up, there's more than likely going to be a greeter at the door, and they're going to walk in, they're going to hug you, and they're going to welcome you, and they're going to let you know that they're happy that you're there. You're probably going to see a lot of people laughing, smiling, trading war stories, also drinking very, very black coffee. But everyone is friendly, so don't be nervous. So pulled from one of the many brochures at meetings that you can find, one specifically titled An Introduction to NA Meeting, states that meetings are often held in churches, treatment centers, or other rentable spaces because these places tend to be affordable, available, or convenient. NA is not a part of nor connected to any other group, organization, or institutions. NA meetings are not classes or group therapy sessions. We do not teach lessons or provide counseling. We simply share our personal experiences with addiction and recovery. So today, I shared with you what the purpose of Narcotics Anonymous is, a brief history on how it came to be, and what to expect upon arriving at a meeting. Narcotics Anonymous is just one of the many pathways to recovery, and I hope that after today, you feel comfortable enough to be able to pass this information along to someone who may need help and doesn't know where to start. If you have any questions about the program or just need someone to talk to, don't hesitate to ask. I'm always available to listen. Thanks.